Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to look at the Medical Registry Platform. In the previous video, we already discussed the smart contract behind this project, and in this video we will focus on the front-end implementation, how the application works from the user side, and how it interacts with the smart contract deployed on the blockchain. This is the landing page of the application called Medical Report Registry. The goal of this platform is to provide a tamper-proof medical report management system where medical reports can be stored and verified on-chain. The smart contract for this project is deployed on the Conflux eSpace testnet, and as we know, the chain ID for the Conflux testnet is 71. The interface is designed to allow users to issue reports, verify them, and revoke them if necessary. To start using the platform, the first step is to connect the wallet. Once the wallet is connected, the user can issue a medical report. For this, the user needs to provide two inputs, the patient report hash and the patient ID hash. Instead of storing the raw medical data directly on-chain, the system stores the hashed version of the data. Once the hashes are entered, I can click on Issue Report. This action sends a transaction to the blockchain, which essentially records the medical report on-chain. If the same report already exists, the contract will prevent duplication. Otherwise, the transaction is executed successfully and the report becomes part of the blockchain record. After the transaction is confirmed, we can also verify the transaction on-chain through the Block Explorer on the Conflux eSpace testnet. The platform also includes a Verify Report feature. To verify a report, we simply paste the report hash into the verification section. The system then checks the blockchain and returns the result. If the report exists, it displays details such as the patient ID hash, the issuer address, the timestamp, and the verification status. Another important feature is revoking a report. In some cases, a report may need to be invalidated or withdrawn. The platform allows the issuer to revoke the report by clicking the Revoke button. However, this action is permanent and cannot be undone, which ensures transparency and immutability. Once the report is revoked, if someone tries to verify it again, the system will show the status as revoked instead of verified. Now let's briefly look at the code structure behind this application. We already covered the smart contract in the previous video, so here we will focus mainly on the front-end integration. One of the important files is the config.js file, which contains the configuration details such as the chain ID, network ID, and private key. It is very important not to expose sensitive information like private keys directly in the code. Instead, they should be stored in environment variables and the file should be added to .gitignore to prevent it from being pushed to the repository. The core part of the application is the smart contract integration with the front end. In the code, we create a wallet provider that connects to the Conflux eSpace testnet. Using this provider, we create a signer, which allows the user to sign transactions through their wallet. After that, we initialize the registry contract instance using the contract address and the ABI. This registry instance is what enables the front end to interact directly with the smart contract. For example, in the Issue Report section, when a user clicks the Issue Report button, the front-end code calls the smart contract function that records the report. The transaction is sent with two parameters, the report hash and the patient ID hash. This is done using an asynchronous transaction call, which waits for the transaction to be mined before confirming success. Similarly, for the revoke report function, the front end calls another function from the smart contract. When the user clicks the revoke button, the application sends a transaction that calls the revoke function in the smart contract, passing the report hash as the parameter. This updates the status of the report on-chain and marks it as revoked. So these are the main components of the project: creating the wallet provider, connecting to the Conflux network, initializing the contract instance, and calling smart contract functions directly from the front end. Together, these steps allow the application to securely manage medical reports on the blockchain. That's all for this video. I hope this demo helped you understand how the medical registry platform works and how the front end interacts with the smart contract on the Conflux eSpace testnet. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.